So here we go, High-End Munich 2023. We are here again with Sennheiser and Jermo.
Hi.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
We saw us last years. He was busy in these years. What you work on new project? Maybe you want to speak a little bit about it?
Yeah, of course. So beginning of the year we launched 2 new products. So it was our i200 and the HG660S2. We worked on them during the year of 2022, and I think they've both come out great, and we've got a really good response so far. So I'm really happy about that.
Okay. We did yesterday. They scanned my ears. They entered inside me, and I want exactly to understand what they did, because it's something really interesting, and maybe you can tell us more about it.
Yeah, of course. So what we've just done in Germany, we've started a pilot project, and that is called the Custom Comfort Tips. And what we've done, so Sennheiser Consumer has been bought by Sonova last year, as you may know.
Yeah.
And Sonova also owns a lot of hearing care companies, of course, because that's their main job.
Okay.
And so they also have a company called Audiophile, and they are specializing in like custom ear tips, maybe for sports also, or for hunting, or for whatever purpose, or for musicians.
Yes.
And the cool thing about that technology is that it's actually a tip you can just put on your in-ear. So it's not like a normal custom in-ear where the entire ear basically is, or the entire in-ear monitor is really your ear shape, but it's really something you can put on your normal ear IEMs.
Okay.
And that is really amazing, because it enables you to just take your normal i900, for instance, customize the ear tip just to your ear, and still resell the i900 later if you want to move on. Okay. So for me, for the customer, it has a lot of benefits. I personally really love the solution because it's really all day comfortable. With normal ear tips, I always have, after like 1 or 2 hours, I have some sort of discomfort, some pressure feeling. Yeah. And with the Custom Comfort tip, it's really, as long as I want to listen, I can listen within ears.
So it's just about comfort, or it will change something also in the sound quality?
Yeah, it's a good question, and the main benefit is really the comfort. And actually, what also some custom solutions have is that they just have a very thin canal for sound, if you will. Okay. And that is in acoustics always a so-called inductance. So it is a a low shelf that cuts off the high frequencies a little bit. Okay. And so we've worked quite a lot to really make the sound channel as transparent as possible. So in the end, it is like a waveguide of a loudspeaker. And so the frequency response is completely transparent. So there's no change whatsoever from a high-quality standard ear tip.
But maybe it could be also an improvement, right, from the standard one?
Yeah, in the sense of consistency. So you always have a perfect seal. Yeah. So with normal ear tips, sometimes if you set it in weirdly, then you suddenly don't have enough bass in one side, and there you always get a perfect seal. So you always have perfect bass response.
Okay. And do you think that this is the future of IEM? We will see it also in the consumer products, maybe, and when?
Yeah, that's a very good question, and that is why we are doing this pilot right now, to really get a feeling for, okay, what is the customer's feedback, how many people are interested, and so on. Okay. And we think that this will also come into consumer products at some point, so the premium headphones. Yeah. But overall, it is something that is reserved really for power users. So it's something that will never be super cheap, because it is a very individualized process. Yeah. And only if a person is really willing to pay an extra 150 euros, but in exchange, they can really wear their in-ears all day. So that is something that not everybody needs, but there is a segment of power users, and we want to serve them, certainly in the future.
Super. There is something else that you want to add, maybe?
Yeah, I think overall the i200 is a nice, let's say, piggyback item for the Custom Comfort tips for those in Germany. So it's a very affordable, very neutral earphone, and that together with the Custom Comfort tips enables you for a relatively cheap price to get already really peak performance sound quality that is all day comfortable, that you can't get, I think, anywhere else. So I'm really proud of that solution.
Super. Thank you very much, Jermo, for your time.
Yeah,
and
it's a pleasure.
See you soon.
See you soon.